is this? Jani North Saale, Vice President, Nursing Operations.
I am responsible for how all of the nursing units operate, including, of course, nurses, nursing leadership, professional development, our outcomes. It's a lot of things for sure. I began as a new grad nurse at MedStar Washington Hospital Center in spring of 2003, so I have crested 21 years here at this organization. I think the best part of my job today is that I'm getting to make a difference, which sounds sort of cheesy and like we all want to make a difference, but I really feel like I have the opportunity to make them smile or impart a little bit of knowledge. I want people to feel good, but also to strive to be their best. Initially, I earned a bachelor's degree in journalism and mass communications. I spent time in news media, I was a producer, I did corporate videos, I worked for an insurance company producing videos, I worked for a not-for-profit organization selling online advertisement, and I really didn't love it. I talked to a friend who said, "You should become a nurse." And I thought that was a crazy idea. And then I started looking into it and I thought, this looks amazing after talking to a few more people. And I actually then went back to school and I got another bachelor's degree in nursing. The day that I shadowed here with a nurse and I got to see an incredibly complex patient with a lot of equipment attached, I was in love. I thought it was the coolest job. I got to know so much about the patient and really understand that person's healing journey. I knew I wanted to be an ICU nurse at that time. I also wanted to have a job that every action that I took had a very direct impact on an individual, that I could see the outcome of the work that I did, whether it was the body healing or the person knowing more or the patient or family member feeling really comforted. That is why I became a clinical nurse. I really love nursing leadership. It has been incredibly rewarding to me over the last many years. It is something that I encourage people to go into if they are not interested in staying at the bedside. It can be hugely influential to both a unit, a division, a hospital, even a city. So I grew up in Kansas City. It has amazing food, it has great music, of course. The sports are awesome, especially this year. And it was a lovely childhood. I had a great upbringing. It's a great place to go back to. I go back a few times a year to see my parents, and I really enjoy being there. Life is very easy there, but I really always love coming home. I loved visiting different cities with my family on vacation, and one of the cities we visited when I was about 13 years old was Washington, D.C. And I told my mother at the time, I'm gonna live here one day. And she said, "No, you're not." And I said, "Yes, I am." So I moved out here after college, and it has been absolutely wonderful. I have never thought about leaving this organization because every time I hear about other organizations that are not MedStar Washington Hospital Center, I think to myself, I'm so glad I am here and not there. Nursing has a huge voice. We are heard. If you are the vice president or a brand new nurse, you have the opportunity to be heard and to make change. And I think that's a really exciting aspect of any job.